Welcome, everybody, to another week of Messing with the Mackentyres. I am your host, Johnny McIntyre. I am joined today by my brother, as always, Angus McIntyre. How are you today, good brother?
Johnny, how are you today? Oh, my God. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good myself. Hold on, wait. We have a special guest today.
The third brother.
The third brother.
Oh, mint
There he
chocolate.
is, Mr. ACPW Commissioner Tyreno himself. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, guys, how you
Tyreno
doing?
here.
It's good to be here. How you guys doing?
Doing great, man. Hey, as we always do on this show, I told you to prepare. What do you got?
Well, right now I got some whiskey right here,
Oh, snap.
and I do got a Bud Light, Keeping it a little light today, Bud Light.
Got to do your show prep.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Launcha.
Yeah.
Since I met you guys, I started drinking a lot more.
I believe
Absolutely, especially in the rain. We've been dealing with a ton of rain this week.
Yeah,
It's just nonstop flooding outside.
yeah, I got caught in that crap.
Oh,
it. Did you? Now, when you guys were young, were you allowed to get a shower during thunderstorms?
Yeah, that is funny you say
No.
that because I just got yelled at the other night. I was about to hop in the shower, and my valet goes to me. She goes, "Yeah, I got to get in there during a thunderstorm," and that's what sparked this whole idea in my head of like, what other kind of crazy shit did our moms tell us over the years? We all grew up single moms. Ty, I think you told me you're 16 years difference between you and your mom?
Yeah, I was born in '82, and she was 16 when I was born.
Okay.
And so me and my mom grew up together. So
Bless her.
growing up, we didn't have a shower. We just had a regular tub. Just a
Oh,
regular tub.
I had a
wait,
shower.
with
Yeah.
low spout?
So yeah, imagine that. Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't get a shower until right before I moved out. That's when she got a shower put in. I think she did that on purpose.
she was waiting for you.
Well, I want to know
She was waiting for me to move
motivates,
out.
what motivates the you can't shower during a thunderstorm.
The lightning will travel and go through the water.
I
You like it.
actually think lightning gonna travel through the faucet and come out, and instead of water just gonna get electrical currents coming through.
Just pouring on you.
Yeah, I think it was a scam. I think they use that as like, hey, this is how we saved the water bill this month. Anytime it rains,
Yeah, you want to get
shower.
wet, go outside. Yeah, you want to shower, go outside.
Yeah, it's raining.
You
Water's
can only
free today.
shower on sunny days. Oh
Oh,
man,
you need to.
living with a single mom was crazy. I was
Oh.
an only child until later on in life when Angus became my stepbrother. But oh man, it was crazy because you get all the heat on you as an only child. So like, when you start to come of age, you start to acquire a magazine collection. And for me, I found
So I was the only child for 8 years.
What's that?
I was the only child for 8 years.
Mm.
Oh
Then
man.
my sister was born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that when the heat came off you?
Turned 8, and 2 weeks later, my sister was born.
Oh, man.
No. That's what it came on me more. I hated myself. Because, I'm the big brother, so I used to get in trouble for everything.
Oh, you
For
got
But
the
before
game.
then, me and my mom lived in California for like a month or so, but she got homesick and came back. We drove on Greyhound for 3 days to California, right outside San Diego.
That sounds terrible.
And 3 days back on the bus.
damn.
It was crazy. Yeah.
So
Then back to like the magazines. I didn't have magazines. I had tapes and crap like that. My room was always junky, so she never came in there.
Oh, my mom would go
That
through
was my
everything.
magazine.
My mom would go through everything, and then she would beat me. I got beat up until like 9th grade, like with a paddle. My grandma had a paddle made for her sons, and it got handed down to my mom to beat me.
oh hell no.
And when
My
it was
mom
real
was-
bad,
my
when
mom
you were
was-
real bad, they would turn it sideways and crack you like long ways behind the knee.
Oh, my mom was so big and bad. My mom was scaring the neighborhood dudes around. Everybody was intimidated by my mom. I remember one time I got my ass beat. I would never forget this. This is when Power Rangers first came out, and my buddy had a Black Ranger toy, and I stole it and got caught. and she whooped my ass. I never received an ass whooping that bad before.
Because
she was embarrassed.
Was there some sort of instrument of destruction?
Yeah.
There was a belt in her hand.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys have the big fake silverware that was hanging on the wall? Did you ever get beat with those?
No.
Oh,
thank God.
Those
I never got hit with the switch. Yeah, the forks and that. Never got hit with that. My mom's hand was hard enough, so I was. Thank God, that's all she used.
I didn't ever let it come down to let my mom actually hit me. My mom had those scary eyes, like when you would have a sleepover and like you guys were making too much of a ruckus, and then like my friend's back would beat up my mom, and then all I'd see in the background was again, and she'd be like, "Now never again. This is your last sleepover. You better enjoy it."
You know when you get them eyes and that tight lip.
My wife does that now.
Shit.
My wife yells at me a lot. I think it's because I got like so comfortable to being yelled at as a child that like I need women to yell at me. I think I like that.
So you're getting off on that these days?
That sounds like some sexual shit there.
I'll go get in trouble and then I get aroused.
But like my mom cultivated me as like a good bullshitter because I was kind of just terrified of him. So like on top of my feet now, I'm pretty quick with stuff. Like one time I thought I was so clever. I found a couple of my dad's magazines, so I took them and brought them home. I figured he wouldn't notice a couple of them missing. So I had the best hiding spot. It would be 3 or 4 T-shirts down in the drawer, and I would fold it into the body of the T-shirt and put it back in the drawer.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought I was golden. No, I don't know what generated the search through my drawers that day, but I came home from school and they were just sitting on the bed, and I was like, "They're not mine, they're Pat's." I was holding them for him. His dad threatened him if he found them again. I was like, "They belong to Pat."
I'm also holding his lipstick, his cat lipstick.
Also, any boots you might find also belongs to Pat.
Oh my God!
My mom had tapes. So back in the day when you watched the VCR tapes, you had to make sure it rewinded
to the spot,
back to that same spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she came to me one day. You was watching those damn videos, wasn't you? I knew you was, because he wasn't in the same spot. We left him. I was like, oh shit.
Me and my buddy stole
What was VHS. Hold on, I got an important question. What was Mama Reno into?
Well, it was somebody that was there with her. I'm not going to say his name because I don't remember. But it was just some big booty black girls and some other shit that was there. It was weird, because you're a little kid, you don't really know. You're just watching shit, and as I grow older, I'm like, that was disturbing as fuck.
Well, that's where that goes.
Yeah, that's real disturbing.
That's how you get your education.
When I was young, I saw an HBO porn, and I thought sex when I was young was just like a guy putting it in the girl's butt because I didn't know there was a hole down there. So I remember clear as day, the first porn I ever saw was a girl riding a guy, and I was like, well, I guess he sticks it in her butt.
Oh my God!
Very, very slowly.
Yeah,
and you thought he was eating her belly button, nothing else. That's how high he was.
What's in that? What kind of treasure does one keep in a belly button?
Down there?
I always got something in my belly button.
He loved her belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine what
the hell.
Is there fruit punch in there? Oh no, but we used to do the same thing. Like I lived in a neighborhood with a lot of kids, so like all the parents would get together at my friend's house across the street, and we'd all come back to my house. We'd play Super Nintendo for a while, and then boom, 10 o'clock hits. You get one of those good after dark movies on HBO. Usually something with like Pamela Anderson, like Naked Angels or something, Barbed Wire.
No.
All those good ones, Real Sex.
Barbed Wire, yeah.
I was there getting an education. Then a couple years later, my mom comes home with this like illustrated book of like birds and the bees and how to talk to your kids about shit. I ended up getting myself in trouble with that book. I took it to school with me and was showing all the kids like all the cartoon drawings of bees and vaginas and.
I got in trouble almost for the same thing. I found this book. It was the Ancient Tale of Sexology, and it was old Japanese and Chinese prophecies, and like it was about that thick. And I took that to school with me too, and I like learned so many different like maneuvers and stuff. But I was showing it to everybody. Oh my God, my mom found it. I got beat for that too, because I was kind of young to have it.
Yeah,
Now,
I
did either of you two grow
I
up?
never took a book to school like that.
I was trying to help people.
Did you guys ever grow up and get the withhold until marriage kind of
No, I never had a sex talk.
No, I was Christian. No, I never had the sex talk with my mom or my dad.
No, me neither.
Oh, lucky you!
They
I'm
never
still
gave me the talk.
traumatized. I never got it.
I had it with my
I
kids,
bet.
and it was the most
No one
uncomfortable
had
thing
it.
I've ever done.
I was doing like
Yeah,
I was
I had
hanging
it
out
with
with Leon
Junior,
though.
and that was cool.
I started hanging out with Leon though in fifth grade
So I
because
had
the
it
older
with
kids in the neighborhood, and I think my mom knew I was kind of like ahead of my time, like where I should have been.
And what year were you hanging with Leon?
Fifth grade was the first time ever.
Oh, we forgot to fill tie-in what Leon was.
Oh, Leon's like a nature walk.
Yeah, kayfabe trees.
Yeah, Trizzies.
Gotcha.
You know the gimmick
I
one.
understand.
He knows us, so. So what kind of like interesting punishments like outside the weapons, like how were you? My mom was a thrower, so like, and unfortunately she had terrible aim, so I never got hit with anything. But like she was always like that forced anger behind somebody's back, or she'd throw something at me. But like she never really struck me. Like I can't say that. Like you guys are getting hit with spoons behind the knee and shit.
I got
like
my
that.
hands full.
His mom was in the mob.
Yeah. My mom beat the hell out of me for years. I mean, I warranted everything. It was all warranted. My grandma would beat me. I'm still afraid of my grandma hitting me.
No, so my mom used to hit me where it
Man,
hurts. I would get like 2 or 3 months no wrestling. Growing up for me, like
That's devastating.
you might as well just knock me off a bridge.
She should have done that to you in the 2005. You wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to get weird punishments. Like if I did something wrong, I would have to clean the entire house, stuff like that, or cook. But the one weird one I never was an outside person. I used to stay in the house all the time, like you said, playing the game, watching wrestling, my action figures, and my mom used to put me on punishment to go outside.
That sounds
I used to have
terrible.
to go outside. Yeah,
The one neighborhood I lived in, I didn't go out.
now.
I think that.
No, I got one of those kids.
Yeah, she's
too.
like,
I use that as punishment. Go outside. Don't want to see it for half an
Oh,
hour.
I used to get the F out of my sight. I don't want to see you for the next week.
Oh, I've got that too.
yeah.
She would see me the next time.
Next week.
Yeah. Oh, my mom used to So like, say I had to go to bed at 9 o'clock. My mom would come home from school, and she would just open the dictionary and just start here, and I would have to start writing until it was time to go to bed. And she's like, "Oh, you can stay up late tonight," and I'd get like a hope spot, like, "Oh, I'm allowed to stay up and watch a little TV."
Wait, my mom used to do something like that with the dictionary too. I don't remember the exact punishment, but you just saying that was like brought back like a nightmare flashback for me.
Yeah, so I would just have to write, and then she would tell me I could stay up late, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm allowed to watch a little TV." She's like, "No, you got to keep reading."
Gentlemen, we've been talking for a little bit. I want to take this into last call. So, Mr. Reno, what we do towards the end of each show, just to kind of bring everything to summation, we have our last call. So today, I'm going to ask you, what is one of the things you still, as an adult, can't wrap your head around that your mom used to say to you when you were a kid, or used to have you do? I'll give you an example. For me, we used to have a cleaning lady a couple days a week because my mom was always working hard. I had school. I was working. She would have me clean the house before the cleaning lady came. Like we'd have the cleaning lady once a week on a Wednesday, and I used to have to clean the house Tuesdays when I got home from school, so that the cleaning lady could come and it wouldn't be a mess for the cleaning lady.
And all she had to do was whisk the steps.
Like I still to this day, I ask my mom because she's still got a cleaning lady. I'd be like, "Yo, did you clean today? I know she's coming."
Yeah, you better get that place clean.
Dust everywhere, and she don't appreciate it. So,
see, the thing is, like I was saying, like, say again.
I was gonna say, Ty, let me turn it over to you. What do you got?
See, that's the thing. Like I was saying, like me and my mom is only 16 years apart, so she didn't have a lot of the stuff that traditional moms will give you. So I didn't have a lot of that stuff. It was just always make sure you take that meat out, and then I'll take the food out and say I'm gonna cook this, cook that, and then you're like, it's almost 5 o'clock.
Was that Cobra?
And you ain't cooked nothing. Refrigerator, I'll cook it tomorrow. But if I never would have took that shit out, I was in trouble. But just you sitting there like, oh, just go make us eat. Like, what the hell? That's the thing. Like me and my mom, she never was like punishments like that. It's just like you just had to clean your house. But one thing she didn't care about was like my room, and my room was disgusting. You know, everybody had like you're a kid, you're a slop.
Yeah.
And my room was disgusting. I used to have clothes and shit piled up almost to the same level as my bed. That's my bed.
Back in there, yeah.
That would have never flew in my house.
I
would have got
beds in there. Yeah. As long as the doors were shut, she didn't care.
One time my mom came home and I stayed home from school and she caught me playing with her lighter. Like I burned a couple of things and she turned the stove on. Yeah, I got in so much trouble. She turned the stove on and then she took my hand and like tried to like put the fear of God in me. Like she was going to put it in the fire and like I'm trying to fight it.
That happened to me because I was a pyrotechnician.
Yeah,
I was a pyro head. And I set our goddamn mini shade in the bathroom on fire and got my ass beat. And then, you know, here come the lighters trying to burn your hands. You want to play with fire? You want to play with fire? The whole deal,
How bad was the belt for that?
Fire. Oh, hell yeah. Got my ass
I probably wasn't allowed out for like 2 months after that.
Well, you know, I think like we're sitting here we're having a good time talking about, but yeah, I just want to end this by, I'm sure I could speak for you guys, but I love my mother dearly. I am who I am today because of my mother.
Hell yeah.
I respect and appreciate. I can't imagine how tough it must have been to be a single mother in the 90s.
Big up the single moms.
But
that's right.
I love my mother.
My mom just turned 54 on June 20th.
Oh, God bless her.
Your mom's awesome.
Happy belated Mama Reno.
Your mom's a good time.
She's crazy, man. Yeah, she's crazy, man. Everybody loves my mom.
Yeah, but the couple times I met her at work, man, it's nothing but a good time.
Ty,
yeah, everybody. Aunt Carol.
Ty, I want to thank you for joining us this week. I think you're going to come back and join us next week as well.
Hell yeah.
Everybody find you online. You have anything you want to promote? I see that beautiful Tyreno Gear t-shirt. How do we get one of them?
So I just let me know and I get one out to you. Yeah, Tyreno Gear is my Instagram page. You know, I make the wrestling gear and sometimes t-shirts, and I've been making a mask for the COVID patients and everything. So.
Where you going, Ty? From the bottom to the top.
That's right. And then I have this a Tyreno page on Instagram and then Tyreno on Facebook.
Awesome. Well, don't forget to check us out on DJB Productions on YouTube. Like and subscribe. You can find us at the Brothers Mackentyre on Facebook. You can catch me at Be Steady on Instagram, Be_steady. And we're going to get Angus some social media at some point this day. Until next week, we'll see you later. Cheers.
Check us out next week when we talk about wrestling.